A Minnesota man is in prison right now where he will spend the rest of his life after being sentenced today in a decades-old cold case. The sentencing comes after a stunning jailhouse confession to our own Lou Raguse, during which 84-year-old John Miller said he thought he got away with it.
How often did the crime pop back into your head? How often did you think about it over the last 50 years?
Hardly ever.
During sentencing this afternoon, the court showed this clip from Lou's conversation with Miller. Prosecutors say it speaks volumes of Miller's lack of remorse for murdering Mary Schleiss in 1974 and then dumping her body in a western Wisconsin snowbank. Lou Raguse joins us now with our top story tonight. Lou?
Julie, John Keith Miller told me 2 months ago this is what he planned to do: skip the trial and get ready to spend the rest of his life in prison. Looking frail and disheveled,
All right.
84-year-old John Keith Miller was wheeled into the courtroom to conclude the case he confessed to in this KARE 11 interview.
I picked this girl up. I asked for sex. She said no. And I stabbed her and put her in a snowbank.
Miller pleaded no contest to murdering 25-year-old U of M honors grad Mary Schleiss in 1974 after he picked her up hitchhiking. Dunn County District Attorney Andrea Nodolf played in court clips from his interview with investigators.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To show he lied as long as he could.
Tell me what you're looking at.
Until confronted with hard evidence.
That my stocking cap.
That's your stocking cap?
Looks like it.
Yeah, your DNA was on the scene of a murder. Next to the dead woman.
DNA evidence from a stocking cap Miller didn't even realize he left at the crime scene led detectives to him after 50 years.
The Schleiss family has gone through a nightmare.
The prosecutor also played a clip from the KARE 11 interview.
How often did the crime pop back into your head? How often did you think about it over the last 50 years?
Hardly ever.
His response speaks volumes about his character.
Judge James Peterson pointed out that sparing Mary's family a trial doesn't make up for the 50 years Miller made them wait for this day.
Her family had to wonder what happened or worry about who was it that murdered her.
And when given the chance to apologize, just like he foreshadowed in our interview, Miller declined.
Is there anything, sir, that you would like to say?
No, sir.
Okay.
I recently spoke with Mary's brother. He wants this court case behind him. Happy to put John Keith Miller, quote, very far in the rear view mirror. Now, this life sentence is mandatory, so that part wasn't argued at all today.
Well, I'm sad for the family that he didn't apologize, and you never know how much of a difference that makes anyway. But that DNA was so crucial. They got that through genealogy tests?
Yes, it was one of these cases where they kind of worked backwards. They had the DNA, they plugged it into the family tree sites. Eventually, it brought them to Miller, and it was complicated because Miller was adopted. So they had to go through extra hoops before they finally found him.
Wow, fascinating case.
Yep.
Thank you, Lou.